Oh boy. I want to talk about people that are new, getting started in real estate and wanting to level up themselves. Maybe they have zero real estate background, zero sales background, um, anything that could be related to real estate. And what happens, and what I see happen like all the time, is people want to get into real estate because they hear that's how they could become financially free. That's how they could make a lot of money. That's how they could get out of their job that they're in now. And that's all true. All of that is true. But there is a huge but. You have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to bring value to other people to get what you want, which is education. Or you can pay a lot of money. I paid for a $15,000 mentorship program. I've paid over $24,000. It'll probably be closer to $34,000 here pretty soon to be in a mastermind group. I've paid a lot of money for courses that I've educated myself with and learned a whole lot. And then also just the time and experience that I have from doing deals over years and years. But I can tell you that I've had this happen a bunch of times where I've tried to help people for free, without charging them any money. I've tried to give them access to a lot of the educational stuff that I've paid a lot of money for. And I've also, given them access to me to ask questions, get help, that kind of thing. And what I've had happen with it is usually I'm just asking for something small in return. Like, for example, driving for dollars, going and adding a certain number of properties in a week or day or whatever over time, putting up bandit signs, things like that. That are not labor intensive, or they're not intensive. They're just a little bit tedious. They're things that I'm not going to have the time to go do, but they're not hard. And in return, they get these things that I've paid thousands and literally thousands of dollars for, and access to me in my experience. But what happens pretty much every time is everybody really wants to get in real estate. They really want to do a lot. They want big things. They want an easy button. They think that if they just show up and to a phone call or to have coffee that I paid for, by the way, that they'll get rich, or I don't know what they're thinking, but they aren't willing to do the work. And so what happens is, they flake. I had someone just the other day that the only thing I'd asked was, hey, let's add some properties into my Driving for Dollars app, and then we'll start going through the process with them. Now we're going to go through, I was going to, pay for a marketing campaign, and then we're going to get calls coming in. We're going to go through, and, over time, we're going to add other stuff to that, bandit signs, or, maybe even checking on pre-foreclosure lists, things like that. But guess what? After going through that, spending my time getting them set up on the app, going through tech support with some of their issues that they had logging in, guess how many properties the person added to the account? 0. Now, I try to get the person to also join my team huddle Zoom call in the morning that we do, during the week, 8 a.m. Guess what? They didn't show. Guess what? When I try to message them, text them, hey, everything okay? Do you got it figured out? Hey, I missed you on the call. Hey, how many properties did you end up, being able to add? Ghosting. They straight up ghosted me. And this is a person who reached out saying they wanted help, wanted to get into real estate, asked a bunch of questions like in my group, that sort of thing. And so I am looking very, very hard right now at coaching people, helping people, mentoring people, whatever you want to call it. But it will not be free, because I found that when there is no investment, there is no buy-in, people flake. They're not committed. And I can tell you the things I pay for, I'm freaking committed. because it costs a lot of money, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm too cheap. I don't like wasting money. I'm going to try to get the most out of it. And I think other people are probably that way too. And in addition to having, the cost associated with it, I think I'll also, run across more people that maybe can afford to do a little bit of marketing as well. It'll speed up their growth and their process. But rant over. I just get very frustrated sometimes, and human nature, I guess, sometimes just irritates me. So I hope you have an awesome day, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you.